at this.
Oh shit, guys.
This isn't me. I'm not me. I can't.
Damn, brother.
Why can't I feel you?
Shit, you'll be able to feel me. You about to answer some questions.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, me. Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So, objects of power are mundane objects that have paramount energies and develop from its own actual plan and must be controlled. Also, determining ample science is required against fusion of organic life. It's not only using power, but still having supernatural forces that are more volatile and cannot be bound in material military effects. They have control harmless. Got it? Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, True Senpai, coming at you with a goddamn Control review. Now, the only reason why this fucking shit is 33 minutes is because I'm about to go in full detail from beginning to goddamn end with why the fuck this game is good or why the fuck this game is bad. So I need this whole fucking playthrough, like, to fucking explain this shit. So let's fucking jump right into it. Like, you know, I ain't even gonna dilly-dally, shilly-shally, you feel me? Story. The story of this game is this fucking girl, something Faden, trying to find her fucking little brother that this fucking secret agency or whatever kidnaps, like, you know, a while ago or whatever, when they're fucking kids. You know, they do some shit they're not supposed to, and then they fucking, you know, they fucking Men in Black show up. That's actually fucking accurate. The Men in Black show up, take their fucking little brother, and then she never sees that little bitch again. That's basically this fucking agency. This fucking Men in Black. Honestly, this fucking story is pretty much the last Men in Black movie. The fucking girl finds this fucking agency, and then she ends up wrecking shit until, you know, she finds answers.
It took me 20 years to find you, plus or minus. How many people can say that? I found you.
This fucking virus, pretty much, that's pretty much making everyone crazy and fucking hostile. I mean, it's not a new concept, but, you know, it's whatever. And, like, what more can I say? Like, you end up, like, at the end of the day, you go to the place where your brother's supposed to be. He's supposed to be locked up. And then he's fucking broken out. And he's back at fucking home base where you fucking started. So, like, literally, at the end of the day, you're going through all this shit for no goddamn reason. And then your brother tells you to go to this place within the facility to unlock a door that you don't know what it really is, but he does, and then that, you know, unbeknownst to all of us, I guess, that lets the hiss or this fucking virus into that area, and then she's talking in third person throughout the game, and I guess the third person is this person named Polaris, which I thought was me the whole time, but I still don't fucking know. And then, you know, the hiss fucking pretty much controls Polaris, and then that in turn controls you, and then that's the end of the game. Pretty much. So, like, but what I'm trying to say is, my original mission is to find my brother, right? My brother walks out of the jail cell and then gets locked up again at the main HQ. And then I see this nigga's possessed by the goddamn virus, talking in third person and shit. Bro, you're done. You're fucking done, son. Like, that's it. Like, hopefully all my niggas at the Ironheart podcast, you know what I'm saying, will understand that if I see their ass as a zombie form or in a state which this nigga was in, nigga, I'm offing you, or I'm not doing anything you're trying to tell me to do, bro. Like, and I'm like, and hopefully it's vice versa. Like, you know, if you're a zombie, bro, and you're coming towards me, like, talking about some, bro, I'm about to fucking shit up, bro. I don't care, bro. Like, it's no hard feelings, obviously, but I just know, like, that shit's done. Like, if I do save you, then, like, you have all the memories of all the bad shit you probably did, and you probably just, you know, I don't know, you're just I don't know. But I'm just offing your shit. So at that point in the game, I'm just like, this bitch is fucking not a real OG. So I don't know. Okay, so that's the story. Now let's get on to some pros because there's so few, but they need to be addressed. Let's get into fucking the side missions. The side missions in this game was probably the best part of this fucking game. Between fucking Philip, the goddamn refrigerator watcher, that boy is the realest fucking OG in video game history. Like, that's probably no one knows of. He's one of the real ones. Like, goddamn, I had to fucking help this nigga. Okay, so this refrigerator, I guess, was an object of power, which, as you saw in the beginning, Emily kind of told you what that was. And then this fucking guy had to look at this refrigerator 24/7. I don't even think he could really blink, unless like the refrigerator would fucking become volatile and like, you know, destroy shit. Now, this nigga, again, talking about goddamn that guy from My Hero Academia. Nah, nigga, this nigga's the real dude. He ends up fucking getting murked, and I, you know, end up trying to cleanse the fucking refrigerator, and then this fucking big ass worm pops up out of nowhere, like off the wall type shit. And like that shit was just so fun to play through. Like it should have been part of the main fucking story. That's all I'm trying to say here. Like the side missions had so much more depth than the main mission that, like, I don't know. Maybe the point of the game was to fucking, you know, do side missions. But getting into like enemies, I'll get into side missions, you know, a little bit later. But I'm here now. So enemies, now there's this big ass enemy here that pretty much just throws grenades, and like there's another variant where he has like a submachine gun or a light machine gun, sorry, and that's cool. But like for that guy particularly, he's throwing grenades, and at that point in the game, I actually have this ability where I can like pick up projectiles. So at that point, like that minion is so fucking useless. Like literally, I'm shooting him twice with my shotgun, and then he shoots his grenade, I pick it up and throw it back at him, and then it's just rinse and repeat. So, man, like, I'm just gonna get into it right now. I guess not a pro, but a con of the game is just like how repetitive or how like fun the combat is a thing. And like, I don't know. Right here, as you see, like this puzzle shit, best part of the fucking game. Like between side missions, puzzles, and I guess the like level design, you know, like within the game, like this is top three, you know, that's where the game shines the best. The puzzles in the game was fucking crazy, like Jesus. But the minions, like as you see there were the fucking floating suicide bombs, you know, suicide grunts or whatever. There's the normal soldiers that, you know, come in different skins, and then you have the big guys that pretty much have a shield and can throw shit at you. And then you have, well, actually, hold on, because we're about to get into some NPCs real quick, and I want to show you guys about her really quick. So let's watch this.
Rangers, let her through.
And
We'll have to
follow me.
behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
She's talking about, sorry, we can't risk a fucking breach. And then like she pops up later in the fucking story, or like literally right after I finish this area here, and she's talking about hey, you know, I see that the fucking fragment that I sent you on a mission to get is fucking destroyed. Like, bitch, why does the fuck you need you help me throughout this whole shit? Like, the game just misses out on like video game moments, and that's what sucks. Like, this whole moment could have been, you know, her and her fucking troops helping me to, you know, clear out this fucking area. And that shit could have been fucking dramatic, you know, but like, no. And, you know, I don't know, man, like there's a whole bunch more, you know, scenarios that I find out within the game, but that's just bad. Well, so here's that part in the mission that I'm about to, she just pops up out of nowhere talking about what up? Watch this.
Hello again, Director.
Bro.
We have a new problem.
What?
We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Why weren't you helping me before, you little...
randomness.
So yeah. Then again, going back into the puzzles. That's where I think I left off, was going back into the puzzle parts of the game. I mean, that shit was just just fun to figure out. I mean, the game just doesn't tell you what to do, but it expects you to learn it. And again, some people might like that shit. I might not be a fan of that shit, clearly. But I mean, the puzzles, they give you enough detail around, like, that was like, okay, like, figure this out here. And, I was able to do that. But like everything else, again, going back into like the mobs, or like the enemies, you had the floaters, you had the normal stormtroopers, you had the big guys, then you had like guys that can fly, that can pretty much just dodge your force ability, but like you can still shoot them. That was pretty much it. And then you had like the new enemy, which I'm about to get into in a little bit. But that was pretty much the only great part of the game, was that new enemy. So watch this really quick. I'll show like a quick audio of this.
What the fuck is... What the... Oh, those were the prisms? Oh, that's whack. Where the hell that little piece of shit go? Oh, what up, G? Oh, this boy can disappear. God. Can I only be so close to him? Bet. Shotgun. He's about to get smacked by this thing.
So, I end up fucking figuring out her patterns like really quick. And, it's not a bad thing, but it's just fucking stupid. Or it's not stupid, but it's, it's simple. It's simple to see, simple to fucking understand. But it was a definite, like, a new enemy type. And that shit was like not normal, and this shit was fucking great. Like, if there were more of that, thinking about like flood enemies, like, from Halo, where it's like you kill a fucking fat ass guy and then that guy explodes and then it releases like little fucking spiders or whatever, and then you have them fucking explode. I don't know, like, that shit will make this game like a lot better. Like, just the variety within the enemy types, because again, it's fucking rinse and fucking repeat. You shoot until your fucking ammo's out. You throw 2 fucking rocks at the guy, and if that doesn't kill him, you shoot until your ammo comes out, and then you fucking throw some rocks at. Like, it's so boring that it, like, I don't understand, like, video games like fucking God of War 3, like, for example, like, you start off, I think, with pretty much everything you have, or all the little weapons or whatever, and then you lose all that shit, and then you work your way back up to get all that shit. Like, that shit's fucking dope. And even at the lowest point, you still felt like you had like some type of control, or some type of like you still felt OP pretty much. And here, like, I don't know, like, I just felt super, like, I don't know, just like not super powerful, but like, I don't know, just video game moments. Excuse me, they just missed up on it. Now, here's another moment where I had to like call this elevator down, and there's a whole bunch of enemies that like were outside there. And I'm like, oh, finally, like a good, interaction moment where all the enemies are trying to rush you. I had to pause it right there for a second. Just the way I smacked this dude with this fucking satellite was just hilarious. Just listen to this.
Give me your attention, baby.
Finally, like a good, interaction moment where all the enemies are trying to rush you while you wait for, the door to open, or in this case, the elevator to come down. And, the elevator's taking 8 years to come down. So I'm like, hell yeah. But the enemies are just staying outside, dude. Like, they're like restricted to their zone. Like, they can't enter other zones. And that shit's just so whack, bro. Like, that moment there could have been so dramatic. Like, fucking bringing up my shield to, figuring out what targets to kill. There was some unkillable targets there. And, man, it just would have made it just so much better to just like see that interaction with the game. And, that's another bad part where I just say the game's just not up there. But again, there were little moments within the game that I actually did like, like fucking, I was able to do the Force Unleash, goddamn, because like, say like I grab like a fucking desk that's behind the enemy, I call it to me, and then it fucking hits him from the back, pause, and then I can throw it at him, again. So like, it's like a double hit type of thing, and like trying to do moments like that, that made the game a little bit fun for me. But, it's already been done, but it was just fun to do it again. So like little moments like that, again, the area or like the level design in the game, it's fucking great. But again, it goes all the way back to like the main storyline. And at this point in the game right now, as you're seeing, I'm pretty much about to enter the point where I find my brother, but he's fucking not in his cell or whatever. Like he broke out. Or all this action or all this fucking meaning is fucking useless because this, he already broke out. Going back to Philip, this is where I find Philip in the fucking refrigerator part. And then I gotta go talk to his boss, talking about he forgot that he was there. Like, just the NPCs, like the main NPCs in this game, it's just like, bruh, like, what the fuck? Like, look at this boy. He's in the chair looking at this refrigerator, and then I gotta go talk to his fucking boss, and he's just like, he forgot. And I'm like, bro, what? How you forget about Philip, bruh? Watch.
Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day. I totally forgot.
This boy, man, just like annoying. So then I end up, going to Philip, and he just, he's stressing out. Here's my guy.
Jesse?
I'm back. I'm coming in.
Thank you. Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip?
What the fuck?
Philip?
Oh my god.
So, and then again, this is where I fight that fucking big ass worm thing. Again, definitely should be part of the main story, but like I feel like the side missions, again, like they have more craziness than the main missions. And again, I started playing this game for the fucking craziness. Like that's what I fucking wanted out of the fucking game, but I just didn't get it. So whatever. Later in the mission or later on in the story here, I end up, again, my brother broke out, so I end up talking to this nigga. And this is what I mean by gone. Like, if he's at this state, bro, off his ass.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person.
Damn, he gone.
Always a good sign.
So, I mean, end credits there, bro. Like, the guy's gone, dog. The guy's gone. Oh, man. But, yeah, I mean, again, craziness-wise, I think this game will get me ready for, like, Death Stranding or shit like that, because that game's about to be off the wall. But definitely, the game just could have been better. And that's all I'm going to say with that. Like, you had the different type of guns that kind of made it like kind of like how I was explaining the whole God of War concept, but the guns were like limited. Like you had 5 guns, I think in total. You had the normal single fire grip gun. You had the spin, which is like a spray gun, pretty much, which just did like butt damage. Then you had the pierce, which was like probably the best. Like you see me using it there, but it's probably like the best gun variant throughout the whole thing, other than the grip. And then you have the shotgun, and then you have like the rocket launcher shit. So I find myself either using the grip, which is the main gun, or the fucking pierce, or the shotgun. Like, you only use 3 main fucking weapons, and that shit's just fucking. But you can only use 2 at a time. Like, so if I'm in like a firefight, and then I have to fucking press start to fucking switch because like shit like this, like to switch into my shotgun. Like, it just takes me out of the whole action of the thing. And I don't know, like tactical games, like they do it the best, but I don't know, this game just didn't, or they don't do it the best, but they do it well where it still doesn't take you out the action. And I just feel like maybe this game was just such high action where you just can't do that. So yeah, at least have 3 weapons you're able to change into at a moment's notice. Like again, you hit Y and then you change your weapon. So doing that for three weapons, that should definitely be a thing. Hidden rooms, as you see there, like I actually did find a good amount of them, if not all of them. Like that shit was fucking like kind of crazy to me because like I'm not like a super Easter egg hunter or whatever, but I mean for this game I definitely did find a lot of shit, and that's what really led me into like the mods transition. Mods in this game are so fucking busted. Like I literally found like a level 2 damage boost, like that's like plus 500, and then later on in the story I find a tier 8 fucking damage boost that's like 26. Like it makes no sense. Like I don't know if that tier 8 is better because it's tier 8 or if the plus damage is what matters. So man, like, and I don't think like that's like the whole quote unquote craziness or, you know, out of control the game is. I think that's just bad fucking, you know, system fucking writing or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know. That shit's just butt. But yeah, so as you see here, like there were mad mods like throughout the whole game. As you see right there, like there's just so much shit that I had to dismantle shit. Like, and when you have to dismantle shit, that's when you know you either have too much or you have so much shit that's other shit's just useless. Like, so now at this point, again, we're getting back into the whole maze part where I was kind of going crazy with how good the shit was because it was so glorious. Again, it was so like that's the best word I can use for it right now. It was a legit glorious moment within the game, and I had to find this fucking janitor first. This man left me all them fucking side missions on the fucking board talking about something. I'm about to go on a vacation and shit. Like, boy, if you don't get your ass out of here, boy, like, I don't know, like, what the fuck to say, but that dude, again, I legitimately thought he was going to be the end boss, but he wasn't. There is some DLCs coming out, and he might be the end boss there, but dude, he's he's the one guy like had no trust in, and like he actually did kind of show out a bit, but I don't know. I still don't trust that dude. He's a little sketchy. Talking about you're my assistant, dude. I was smacking the ass.
Janitor's assistant.
Again, going into, as you saw there, going into like the more bullshit in the game, the more fucking mechanics don't work in the game. Fucking double jumping in the game is just so ass. Oh, fuck. My bad. Let's go into the fucking maze park since I'm here right now. So I'll show you a quick little audio, a gameplay pretty much of this fucking maze shit because the shit was fucking lit.
So yeah, we should be able to get through this thing somehow. Oh, what's she doing? Oh snap! We got music finally. Oh, this shit's about to get lit, boys. What the fuck?
So I mean, as you can see, I was kind of going crazy a little bit because at least I finally had some music to fucking go along with how crazy I wanted to have the gameplay be. But even still, like the shit was still shoot until you're fucking empty and then throw some shit or melee. And that shit's so fucking ass. I mean, it's so ass that like it just takes you out of the moment, even though you're really in the moment at this point in the game. And I guess another thing too, like if you're meleeing, your gun can't fucking reload, and maybe that's another thing where it's like, why the fuck not? But either way, the song at the time was probably like the most lit thing about the game. Because, like, again, going from no soundtracks to, you know, that fucking hard rock shit. That shit was fucking lit. And then, but like listening to it now, that shit's kind of ass. I'm not even gonna lie. But you know, again, at the moment, that shit was just fucking lit. But going back into the whole BS of the game, this fall shit, I don't understand why the game you can't like really double jump in the game, but like you can. Like it's a thing, but it's not a thing. Like I can literally jump off a rail and then float in the air, like, you know, have like a legit double jump. But if I start falling, dude, it's over, dude. And that's legit probably 90% of my deaths in this game. And here, I'm gonna show you guys here right now.
Going up here. That's some whack stuff, dude. That's some whack stuff. Like,
I can't live.
Oh, what up, G? Oh my. Yo, oh.
oh, and then, oh my gosh, you guys, come on with that. That wasn't even moving. I was literally. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that shit's fucking ass. Like, there should be no point where the game makes it so you fall or you die. Yeah, you die from fall damage more than you die from the actual game being hard. Now, I did have some BS fucking deaths, which were like here.
Oh, he's about to get smacked. Y'all ready? Watch the smack. Oh, crap. Okay.
We're just like actual like BS. Like literally, again, going back to the whole enemies, there's that little fucking ball that I didn't know regenerated the people's health or the enemy's health. And then I try to seize that guy, or I try to mind control him, because you have to mind control him at a certain percentage of health. But I try to seize his ass, pause, and then fucking he gets health from the fucking little orb thing. And then I'm like, well, why the fuck is this shit not working? Again, no way for me to know that the orb does that fucking ability for his teammates. Man, I don't know. That shit's ass. So, whatever. But at this point in the game, I end up not knowing that I'm about to fucking finish the game. I'm thinking at least I have like 4 more hours in the game left, but literally I have like 10 more minutes. I try to do some side missions. This is where I meet the whole mirror fucking thing. And again, not knowing what the fuck to do because the game doesn't tell me. End up trying to find this fucking puzzle shit out. And then I end up fighting myself, which was really fucking dope. Really dope concept. But like, again, like the side missions are just the best, but fucking these weapons, dude. Let's get into that shit. At this point, I just unlocked this fucking rocket launcher shit. And as you can see here, this shit does mad damage, right? What the fuck is that shit? Like, again, I already know this is a boss. But god damn, bro. That shit should not do fucking like 2% damage. Like, I don't know. But that shit's just fucking butt. At this point, I'm at the whole luck in a probability. I think it's luck in probability, yeah. For fucking, I don't even know what the fuck I actually had to do for that shit. Like, I had to throw a fish. And then I had to fucking, I don't know. It's like all the lucky things in the world. I don't know. That's just getting off topic. At this point in the game, again, I'm about to finish it up. I end up fucking breaking Polaris, thinking that I'm saving it, I guess. And this is when old brother's talking about some got your ass.
You are worm through time.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What the fuck? Nigga, that's the end of the game. That's the end of the game. That is literally the end of the game.
So I definitely thought that was the end. Obviously, once the words started to fucking crumble up, I was like, okay, maybe not. But again, I just felt so unfulfilled that was the end, that I was like so just done with the game. Like, I literally thought I thought I had like 4 more hours in the game, but I had like 10 more minutes, and like that was it. So that shit was just ass. But at this point, again, I end up, I think, getting controlled by the hiss, and then I started like, living through whatever this shit is. Again, not knowing what the fuck is going on. And then I think I end up waking up, and then I had to like cleanse my little brother, who I guess broke out somehow from the cage back in the day. And fucking like I have to cleanse his shit. Bro, like I don't know what else to say about this shit. Like this shit is already long, and I still don't even know what to say. Like the game was a game. It was fun within the moments, but it had more non-fun moments than it did have fun moments. It did try to go back in the day with the whole end of the game, got your ass, juke shit. But then you play 5 more minutes and then that's like legit end. And then you end up being the director. And then fucking what? Like now you gotta do fucking janitor work? Like what the fuck? What the fuck? And again, I know there's more DLCs, and I know they can go, they can create way more stories with this. Hopefully with more enemies and shit, but I don't know, man. But that's just my whole diagnosis of this game. Shit was fun, but the shit was mostly ass. Now, getting into what comes next, bro, you know how we do in I Got Heart podcast. We just create shit, dog. So I'll be coming back with probably, after playing a video game with a main female character, I'll definitely probably do a waifu tier list of video game characters. So you can look forward to that being my next video. I am, again, sorry that this shit was kind of long. But you know how we do. Gotta keep it long. Now, it's your boy, Truth Senpai, heading out. And you know what I'm saying? I'll sign out. I'm signing out right now. So I'll catch y'all on the next one. You feel me? Oh, also, I definitely forgot to give my my overall rating throughout that whole rant, pretty much. So, Control, 7.5 out of 10. That's what I give it. Go ahead and hit up that like, comment, and subscribe button to get all of our, latest videos. Got me? All right, I'm out for real.